Welcome back to Tech Dudes Weekly. Quick video here to kind of thank our subscribers.
Yep. Wanted to give a big shout out to everybody. You guys have pushed us over the minimum thresholds we were looking at in record time. We were looking at probably a 4 to 5 month window. You guys have pushed us over 1,000 subscribers already. We're over 4,000 watched hours. We're over 39,000 views, and that's off of 11 videos as it sets today. You guys have really, I'm assuming you like what we've done so far, because I don't think our numbers would be this good if it wasn't.
It's funny, Dave, that actually is in shorter time than we were talking about, because we started the channel, beginning of February?
Yeah.
And then we had what, a 3 to 4 week gap of realizing that, hey, we have the wrong cameras. Hey, we have the wrong microphones.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we have the wrong lighting. Hey, we have the wrong complexion. Nothing else. All those things that we had to learn. And then I would say a lot of those stats that you just said were, in the last 3-ish weeks?
3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting there screaming, make up, the whole 9 yards. You and I do tech for a living. And what we found out is there are gaps in our skill set and our knowledge around audio video stuff. And I mean, we've tinkered with it for here and there. I mean, hell, everybody's got an iPhone or whatever, but the learning curve has been steep on the technology end. Speaking of which, you can look over Brian's shoulder and you can see the startings of our new studio. We've been kind of putting that together. There'll be a video coming out this week, kind of a teaser about what we're doing there, how we're putting it together. We're doing a second studio as well. We're going to call that the Build Studio. That'll be put out a little bit longer down the road, just trying to get it ready to go, because we're going to transition hopefully soon away from this kind of format. It'll be a different talking head format, but it will not be in this type here. So
yeah, this is almost a little bit, feel like a little bit of tooth decay for us, since we're doing Teams and WebEx all day long for our normal jobs. Nothing, and then we come back, and now I feel like I'm doing Teams and WebEx again. Nothing. So and plus it's it's nice to actually post COVID, if I guess we're at that mark, to get face to face again and chat, and there's another physical person that's not through a wire. Nothing. So it's going to be kind of nice. And it's like you said, we've started to review, or we will review, all the equipment that went in there, all the little, tips and things we had with, types of wires. Dave will go over the mixing board, things like that, the camera, nothing. And then I think just equally as important is that learning curve that you and I have had to have with just little things. I mean, no joke, but I don't know if you can see it back here, but we will show it on the other screen. There's a small TV that we dedicated as a teleprompter. And Dave, what we put on that teleprompter?
Look up dumbass.
Yep, so we can actually know that we're supposed to be staring at the camera to address you as the viewer, not just us, or look at my notes, or all the things that I'm used to doing when I'm not on camera but still on the Teams video. So
we're in front of people every day, and for some reason I don't understand why it's this hard talking to a camera most of the time. So we'll get better at it, I promise. And any tips and tricks that you guys want to give us out there is more than welcome. We're going to try to get to a schedule, at least 2 to 3 videos a week. At the very minimum, there'll be 2 a week as it sets today. And we're going to try over the next, I'm going to say 50, 60 videos, figuring out what you guys like the most and what is maybe a one-off versus what's always going to be. We've talked about doing some, deal videos, top 5 deals of the week we saw. Going to think about doing a review, a weekend review, things like that. So it's coming. It's getting there a lot faster than we thought it was. And I will say we were probably a little ill prepared for how fast it's taken off.
It's it's one of those things where we didn't know what we didn't know, and that became apparent very quickly. But
yes.
Thanks. I've done a lot of kudos out there. I'll give to LinkedIn Learning. There's been a lot of interesting things on how to navigate social media, how to do post editing production, tips of the trade, tools, things like that, and our other brethren on the YouTube channels out there have been a huge help. And how are they doing it? What are the things that were their best practices, and reviews of their studios?
We've watched a lot of video on just video production, audio production, trying to get the sound right in the room, making sure we've got the right mics. I mean, I went out today Bought another camera to make sure we've got some of the other stuff that we need. So it's getting there. Just please stick with us. Be a little bit patient with us. We're still learning. We're infants at this. So.
I would bet, Dave, that what'd you say was like a little over 4,000 viewed, 4,000 hours of viewed video, right?
Correct.
On the site. I bet you we've easily watched that ourselves and trying to learn something.
Oh yeah. Very easily. Yeah.
But again, big thank you to everybody. We appreciate our subscribers, appreciate people that jump into the comments. We'd love to hear more from you and, give us ideas on things you'd like us to attempt to do. We won't say we'll do it well, but we will absolutely attempt it. So, join us in the conversation and just again, big thank you.
Yep. We appreciate it, everybody. We'll continue putting this out and just keep supporting us. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.